Hello, World of Tank Blizzards. It's Littlefinger. Hey, got a game here that I thought was real interesting. It's all about decision making, and you can see this map is Faust. I'm in the Conqueror, top tier, British heavy tank, good armor from the front, and those are all things that you should consider when you start a battle. You know what tank you're in, what its weaknesses are, what its strengths are. And play to those. You can't always play the same style in every tank. And I think that's part of the problem of what Wargaming has done by nerfing all of the tier 1s through 4 tanks. It's really only just a matter of hit point management at those tiers. You don't learn anything about tanks with autoloaders like you used to, like the A20, or tanks with big guns like a Hetzer that would HE you. But back to the point, you know, I think people here are getting to the upper tiers and they lack that decision making. And one of the things that I like about this game is that each game does pose lots of different decisions to make, you know, from which way you start to, you know, which tanks you focus on first. And anyway, so you can see here, as a British heavy tank, I've got 7 degrees of gun depression. I've got a really good turret, and I'm just trying to play hold down here. I am having to shoot APCR, but you can see here when he finally does get a shot, it bounces. I missed the side. I get the side. I missed the front there. You can see AMX is shooting at him, can't pen. Really difficult tank here to pen, especially if it's got that frontal armor aimed backwards a little bit. You can see here this really turns out to be a critical moment in the game because it takes me 3 shots to get that final kill shot. Now we've got a decision here. The game's even. I've made it up to the top of the hill, and you know, we've got these 3 tanks down below. Can barely get enough gun depression in there to get a shot in, and I'm looking around on the mini map and I see their bat chat come around. He's at 545 hit points. Now I could switch over to HE, probably pen him from the back, but my average damage is 500. So, you know, with a good roll, I might have been able to kill him with full penetration. There's just too many ifs in that statement. Now here's the big decision. I've got the IS-8 pushing up on me, and I've got this AMX here. And really, in hindsight on this game, I should have pulled back and stayed in that kind of hold down and let that IS-8 come at me, thus exposing this AMX. Now, another decision here. He's unloaded his clip. He's on a really long reload. You know, I really should have turned around and tried to get this IS-8 off of me. Maybe I could have gotten a nice high roll and finished him off, but we don't manage to. But, you know, so we did pretty well with damage there. But I wanted you just to see these decisions made here. So you've got an RHM. Both of these guys are going to shoot HE at each other and do no damage. Bat Chat completely misses. Now he's on a full reload. He pushes him off the edge. And instead of leaving him down there, because he can't do any damage down there, the T-28 jumps down, kills himself on top of the RHM. Bat Chat is still reloading. But now he's shooting HE. Look at this, 91. Another low roll. It takes him 3 shots to kill the RHM. Now, the RHM was out of the game down below. Turn and fight that IS-8, and then maybe you have a chance. But again, all of those are decisions that have to be made in split seconds. You really don't have time to think about it. Just not a fan of shooting HE when you can clear a tank with 2 shots anyway. So anyway, just some thoughts there on split-second decision-making and just how difficult and how exciting it makes this game to me. So anyway, guys, have fun out there. Stay safe, get educated, and off. Fingered, Littlefinger out.